and welcome to the code. Locked in this safe is £15,500, the highest prize we've ever had. To open the safe and win the money, contestants just need to crack a 3-digit code. But every time someone fails, more money goes into the safe and the jackpot gets higher and higher. Last time, our solo player, Julian from West Houghton, had picked 2 numbers that weren't in the code before we ran out of time. So, let's welcome him back. Julian, good to see you again.
Yes, you too.
How are you? Feeling rested?
Yep, fantastic. Ready and raring to go.
Good, glad to hear it. Now, you're playing as a single player. Are you a single man as well?
No, I'm not. I'm a family man. I'm married. I've been married for 5 years to my lovely wife, Lindsay, and I've got a daughter, 3 years old, and I've got another one on the way as well.
Fantastic. Before we start, of course, let's reintroduce ourselves to our good friend and smart cookie, Lesley Brewis.
Welcome back, Julian. Your play last time was efficient, it was effective, and if you carry on like that, you could be our second solo winner.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, let's hope so. Thank you, Lesley. Now, let's remind ourselves of where we are. Julian, up there, in the code, still nothing. 3 blanks, not so good. However, down on the keypad, we can see that you've answered 2 questions correctly and chosen 1 and 2, which we can now dismiss. We know they're not up there in the code. 2 down, 8 to go. Here are your next 3 answers. Yvette Cooper, chocolate bar, bomber. Remember, only one of those is the correct answer. That's the one you're trying to identify. But at this stage, we can open all 3 questions and have a look at them. So we'll start at the top. The question behind Yvette Cooper, please. Which former Labour leadership candidate had a long-term relationship with the comedian Greg Davies?
I think that sort of rings a bell.
OK.
As to whether it's actually her, I'm not sure.
OK, well, it can keep ringing a bell while we look at the question behind chocolate bar. Designed in the 1980s, an Aerobee is a type of what?
I believe it's a type of Frisbee. Well, I say I believe. I know it's a type of Frisbee. I've lost plenty of them in trees over the years, so, yeah, it's not a chocolate bar. OK, let's have a look at the question behind bomber. What nickname links boxer Tony Bellew to the RAF officer Arthur Harris? I think that's correct. Yeah, Tony Bellew was in the most recent film of the Rocky franchise, the film Apollo. RAF officer Arthur Harris, I believe, is Bomber Harris. I like that answer. I like that answer.
OK, 3 answers. Which one do you want to lock in as correct?
The third one, Bomber.
OK, we're going to lock in Bomber as correct. If it's wrong, I'm afraid, Julian, you'll be on your way back to West Houghton. So let's find out. Is Bomber the correct answer? Yeah, good stuff.
Happy days.
Straight in
Happy
there.
days.
Well done, Julian. Lesley?
Yes, well done, Julian. Tony Bellew, you remembered, had a cameo in the recent Rocky film, though it wasn't called Apollo, but Creed.
Oh, that was it, yeah.
And Bomber Harris, Arthur Bomber Harris, the head of the RAF Bomber Command in World War II. Let's look at the wrong answers. Yvette Cooper rang a bell for you when that first came up. Not married to Greg Davies. Yvette Cooper's married to Ed Balls.
That's it.
There you go. The correct answer is Liz Kendall. Okay. And the middle one, you were happy with this one straight away, having lost many Aerobees. It's a flying ring.
Fantastic stuff. Off to a flyer there. Buys you the chance to choose another number. 1 and 2 are gone. Where are you going to go next?
I think 8.
The number 8. Is the number 8 in your code? Let's have a look. Is it there in the first box? No number 8. How about the second box? No number 8. How about the third and final box? There is still no number 8 and no number from your code there. 1, 2 and 8. All gone. Nothing there in the code. Are you happy with that?
Mixed emotions, mixed emotions. I mean, I would like to have got one, but to be honest with you, to have got 3 out of the way, 3 wrong answers at this stage in the first round, rather than be labouring to do it in the third round, I think, you know, I'm quite happy with that.
It's still progress, and that's what counts. Let's have a look at your next 3 answers. Large wallop, leaves, sewer plumes. Right, let's start at the top again. The question behind large wallop. In Hampshire, which village lies between Nether Wallop and Over Wallop?
Yeah, when I saw the answer come up, I thought it was going to be something to do with the name of a town in Britain, because I knew there was a Wallop, or at least one Wallop. But I don't know anything more specifically than that. I mean, it could be Little Wallop, Upper wallop, anything.
Any of the wallops?
Yeah, any of the wallops. No, so I think I'll put that as a maybe.
Let's see if we can find a bit of illumination with the question behind leaves. Dendrochronology involves finding out the age of trees by studying what aspect of them?
No, it's tree rings, it's not
Fairly
leaves.
confident about that one.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the question behind Sewer Plumes. What's the name of the sharp-flavoured green boiled sweets associated with the Scottish town of Galashiels?
I don't know. I don't know that, and I don't know the wallop question. I have heard the term sour plums, so based on nothing more than that, I'm going to go with that.
You're convinced, then, that leaves is an incorrect answer,
Yes.
leaving you with large wallop or sewer plums.
Yeah.
And out of those two, you want to lock in sewer plumes.
Yeah, yeah.
OK, let's do that. We want that to go as green as what we hope is a sewer plume. So is sewer plumes our correct answer? Wow.
Oh, whoa.
Good guesswork, Julian.
Wowee.
Leslie.
Yes, very clever, very intelligent player, using the information you have to settle on the correct answer. There's a story about an English raiding party being killed when they were found eating unripe plums, which were green, in Scotland, and that's a possible derivation of the sweets. Let's have a look at the wrong answers on the board. Nether wallop and over wallop don't refer to the size of these wallops, but their location. The correct answer is middle wallop. They run roughly north to south along a brook called Wallop Brook. And leaves, you dismiss that very quickly as the wrong answer because of your knowledge of dendrochronology. The rings on trees usually represent a 4-season cycle of growth.
Wow. So, wallop, Julian, is the headline there because you're on to your 4th correct question. That means you get to choose another number from the keypad, see if it's there in your code. 1, 2 and 8 have all gone. Where are we going next?
You know what? I think I'll go with number 5.
Number 5,
Yeah.
slap bang in the middle.
Yeah.
Middle wallop. Let's have a look. Is number 5 there in the first box? It's not. Is it there in the second box? No number 5. How about the third and final box? Wow.
Wowee.
Julian, you're doing brilliantly with the questions, but really no luck with the numbers so far.
Not as yet, no, no.
You've only got 6 numbers left, though.
Absolutely, I've managed to miss the code magnificently so far.
You have. But it does mean we can carry on playing at the easiest level of the game. Your next 3 answers, here they are. Ted Hughes, 130, Ali Bongo. Let's take them from the top down. The question behind Ted Hughes. Sting's hit song, Englishman in New York, was written about whom?
Ted Hughes. It might be. I know that Dylan Thomas ended his life in New York, but not English, so I don't know. I don't know this. Let's see,
Let's shelve that and let's move on. The question behind 130. What is the highest speed limit in kilometres per hour on a French motorway?
It's either 110 or 130. Now, I think 110 is just slower than 70 and 130 is just a bit faster. And I remember when I was little, going abroad with my parents and being quite excited about the fact that my dad could drive faster than 70 miles an hour, or was, you know, legally allowed to. So I would like to, I think, put that sort of forward as my favourite at the moment.
OK, nice logic. Let's have a look at the question behind Ali Bongo. Victoria Wood was married for many years to the man who played which TV magician?
I've absolutely no idea. I've no idea who Victoria Wood was married to or has been married to at any point in her life. And the Englishman in New York by Sting, I am aware that it was written about someone, but it's one of those ones that I've read about and then gone on and forgotten. I mean, I have a feeling about the middle one, about the top speed on a French motorway. I just have a think. Wouldn't be 120, it's 110. Yeah, I'll go with that.
You want to lock that in as your correct answer. If it's wrong, Julian, I'm afraid you are heading away at 130 kilometres per hour from the studio. We don't want that to happen just yet. Is 130 Our correct answer. Every single one. You're doing it, Julian. Leslie.
Well done, Julian. Yes, flying solo, using your knowledge to work out the correct answer there. 130 is just under 81 miles per hour, so you were right to be excited going a little over the 70 speed limit that we have in the UK. Let's look at the wrong answers on the board. Ted Hughes, not correct. You remember that Dylan Thomas died in New York, but he's not English, he was Welsh. The correct answer is Quentin Crisp.
Oh, yeah.
Born as Dennis Pratt.
Yeah, yeah.
And the last answer there on the board, Ali Bongo, not the correct answer. Matt, do you know the right answer to this one?
The Great Soprendo.
It was indeed Jeffrey Durham.
Right.
Oh.
A larger-than-life Spanish character.
Right, OK. You know, I had no idea. I've never heard of any... Well, I've heard of Victoria.
Go home and look at some clips. Very, very fun.
Right.
Well, you didn't need to know. That's the beauty of having 4 incorrect numbers on the keypad. You can still play at this level where actually you get to see all 3 questions, you can compare them, and it's serving you very, very well. You're playing for the biggest jackpot we've ever had.
Yeah.
And you're doing brilliantly, Julian. You really are.
Sure.
You've bought yourself your 5th chance now to enter a digit into the code and see if it's there. If it is, you're a step closer to that massive jackpot. Where are you going to go next?
Fine, number 3, I think.
The number 3. Is it there in our code? Let's have a look. Is it in the first box? It's not there. How about the second box? No number 3. Is it there in the third box?
Hoi!
We have a number in our code.
Fantastic.
Blank 3. That's your code as it is at the moment. So we are now making progress. It's a big step towards the jackpot.
Sure.
However, things become trickier because we only get to see 2 questions before we have to make a decision. Are you ready?
Yes, ready as I'll ever be.
Let's see your next 3 answers. T for 2 with Fu Manchu. Now, it does become crucial which order you open these in, which ones you choose to see.
OK. Well, with, spelt with an E at the end, as a word, I've never seen before in my life. So I'm likely to be, I feel, baffled by the question. So I think I'll take T for 2 and Fu Manchu. OK,
let's take the question behind T for 2 first. Which Doris Day film from 1950 was inspired by the musical No No Nanette?
Well, I know that the song T for 2 is actually in the musical No No Nanette. So that, to me, seems that it would be a plausible answer. I was hoping that the question was going to feature No No Nanette, and it has. And to be honest with you, unless Fu Manchu is particularly compelling question and answer set, I think I'm probably going to go for that.
Well, we're going to open Fu Manchu anyway. Let's have a look at the question behind it. Who is the evil mastermind who rules the planet Mongo in the Flash Gordon comic strip?
That's Ming the Merciless. So that's definitely incorrect. So I will go with T for 2 as being correct, and just hope that with is incorrect. OK, let's lock in T for 2 as our correct answer. There it is. We can't change that now, but we do get the chance to look at the question behind with, just to see the expression on your face, really, more than anything. What's the surname of the footballer who scored the winning goal for Nottingham Forest in the 1980 European Cup final? Any idea on that at all? No, none at all. OK. No idea. We've got one that we are sure is wrong and the one that we've selected, which we're fairly confident is right. We want T for 2 to be our correct answer. To give you another crack at the code, is T for 2 our correct answer? Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic, fantastic.
Great stuff.
I was pretty sure of it, but, you know, you're never 100%.
That's all the 100% you need right there. Yeah. Leslie?
I thought you didn't really need to see the second pair there. You were so confident. You were confident enough on the first one to go with that, having remembered that T for 2 is a song from the musical No No Nanette. And the film Doris Day and Gordon McRae, with whom she also starred in By the Light of the Silvery Moon and On Moonlight Bay. Looking at the next one, you didn't really have a clue on this, and if you'd opened that one first, you may have got into a sticky situation. Peter With scored the winning goal for Villa in 1982. The correct answer is Robertson. And Robertson's goal for Forest made them the only team that had won the European Cup more times than their domestic top-tier league.
Fantastic. Good for them.
Fu Manchu, a Chinese supervillain, not the right answer here. You said this one straight away, Ming the Merciless.
Good, good.
Thank you, Lesley. Yes, really inspiring and inspired gameplay. What it's brought you is 5 digits down, 1 number in your code, and the chance to try for another one. Where are you going to go next?
I mean, I'm very aware that this game can turn on a sixpence, and 1 wrong answer and I'm out. I think I will go with 0.
OK, 0. Is 0 there in our code?
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'd say.
Right.
0 is in your code. 0 blank 3 makes up your code. Just 1 more to find. But now we're at the stage where things do become very tricky indeed, because as before, you'll get 3 answers. But you only get to see the questions that relate to those answers 1 at a time before you have to make a decision about them. Is that all clear?
Oh, yeah, that's crystal clear.
It's really tricky. Let's have a look at your next 3 answers, Julian. An eagle, Marley, Cath Kidston. Now, of course, it becomes absolutely critical which answer you select to see the question for first.
Well, I mean, an eagle, I think, is a bird, so it's probably relating to something about the eagle bird. Mali, country in Africa.
Is that somewhere you spent any time?
No, I've been close to the border with it, but I've not actually been there. And Cath Kidston, thanks to my wife, I know who she is. She makes sort of floral handbags and outfits, and my wife and my sister-in-law are both big fans. I think I'll go with Mali, though.
OK. That you feel is your safest bet?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's have a look at the question behind Mali. What is the westernmost country in mainland Africa?
It's Senegal.
Does this feel like safe territory?
Oh yeah,
for you?
Mali's inland. Mali's inland. It's where Timbuktu is. It's to the east of Senegal.
So, you believe that's an incorrect answer?
Yeah.
We're happy to discard that?
Yeah.
Let's do that. That's now out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
We now have to decide which question you want to see next.
I mean, this is a tough call. Eagle could be anything. Cath Kidston, I only know that, you know, she exists as a designer. I'll go with an eagle.
OK, let's find out the question behind an eagle. The painting, The Monarch of the Glen by Sir Edward Landseer depicts what?
Well, he's a painter that I like very much, and this painting, it's a stag. The Monarch of the Glen is a stag, full antlers. It's a lovely painting. I mean, some people think he's a bit twee, but I think he's fantastic. Yeah, so it's a stag, so that's incorrect. So Cath Kidston must be correct.
Which one of these do you want to lock in as the correct answer?
I would like to lock in Cath Kidston as the correct answer.
Let's do that. And let's have a look at the question behind it, see how it makes us feel. Which English fashion designer and businesswoman opened her first shop in Holland Park, London, in 1993?
Yeah, I'm happy that that's correct.
OK. Is Cath Kidston our correct answer?
Fantastic.
Great work.
Fantastic.
Really well done, Julian. Great stuff.
Well done, Julian. I don't think that was too much of a surprise to you. You seemed on fairly solid ground with the other wrong answers. And then Cath Kidston had to be correct, no matter that you couldn't see the question. Cath Kidston once said that her products provoked a Marmite reaction in people. People either love them or hate them. And the eagle, you knew straight away that this Monarch of the Glen is a stag, mountains behind, a highland scene.
Yeah.
So good knowledge there. And Mali, not correct. Your knowledge of African geography really helping you there. The Senegal was the correct answer.
Yeah.
Very good play. Well done.
And not only that, Julian, you are doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
You're getting no one else to help you here. The knowledge that's coming out is all yours, and it's your judgment and skill that's getting you there. And it's getting you now to the point where you get to enter in another digit to the keypad. Which number are you going to go for?
It's not very often in life I found that I get a 1 in 4 shot at 15.5 grand. Number 4.
OK. Julian, let's make our way to the safe. How are you feeling?
Good, good. Very nervous. This is more nerve-wracking than the questions.
You've chosen the number 4. If 4 is the final number in your code, the safe will open and you will go home with £15,500. Are you ready?
I'm very ready.
OK, Julian, punch in the number. The code must be 043 if Julian's going to take home the jackpot right now. £15,500 for him and his growing family in West Houghton.
Oh.
It's not a 4. It's not a 4. Let's go back. Come on,
Yeah.
Julian. Well, you know, your success so far has been all about counting out those numbers, by getting the questions right, being intelligent. There's no reason why that has to stop now, OK? 3 numbers left. Your
Yeah.
odds are shortening all the time. Mm-hmm. Are you ready for your next 3 answers?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see them. Robert Peston, Fandango, Aachen.
Right. I mean, I know who or what all of these are, but as to which question, I mean, this is a heck of a subject.
Which one of these do you want to open first?
I would like to go with Fandango.
OK. We're going to open the question behind Fandango. Which of the words in Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody refers to a traditional Italian clown character?
Right. Fandango is a dance. And I think that the word in Bohemian Rhapsody that refers to the clown character is Scaramouche, because he's a clown character in Comedy dell'arte, the sort of the European theatre of the absurd. So I'm quite happy that that's incorrect.
OK. So, from what you can see there, you're happy to discard that?
I am, yes.
As an incorrect answer?
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm happy to discard that, yeah.
Let's get rid of it. OK, that's out of play. Now we have to choose which of the other 2 we're going to take next, Robert Peston or Aachen.
I'd like to take Robert Peston, I think.
OK. Let's see the question behind Robert Peston. Which journalist and interviewer released a reggae album called Bass Lion in 2010?
In 2010? That's a while ago, isn't it? I mean, I've never heard of him doing this. I know I don't know what he does in his spare time. I know he's was the BBC economics editor, and then he went to ITV. He has sort of long hair, doesn't he? That's pretty much the all I know about him. I have no inkling on this, and based on the fact that it doesn't ring a bell, I'm going to say it's false.
OK.
That it's not true.
We have to lock in one of these as a correct answer. Which one's it going to be?
It's going to be Aachen.
We're going to lock in Aachen as our correct answer, despite the fact we have no idea what the question is. OK, we're flying blind, but let's find out what the question is. Which German city is known in French as Aix-la-Chapelle?
That could be right. You know, that could be right. I'm not certain. I know that Aachen's that neck of the woods. And I'm aware that there's several cities on the French-German border that have two different names, as well as sort of the lakes and mountains there. So I'll tell you what, I'm relatively happy with that.
That's putting a smile on your face.
But, you know, yeah, well, you know what? So, we'll see what happens.
It's kind of crucial at this stage.
Yes. Yeah.
3 numbers left.
Mm-hmm.
We think that could be the right answer based on the other 2 and just your gut instinct.
Yeah.
OK. Yeah. Is Aachen our correct answer?
Wow.
Good work. Good work. That was terrific work. Great deduction. Lesley.
Wowee.
Julian, that was masterful. You had lots of good information about the questions that you could see, and you filled in the gaps with really good judgment. Very well done. Aachen was where the royal residence of Charlemagne could be found.
Oh, right, OK, yeah.
Now, Robert Peston, nothing to do with baseline. The correct answer is Martin Bashir. The online reviews are quite positive. And the middle one, you knew lots about this one. You remembered that Fandango is a dance, and you even knew the correct answer to boot, which is Scaramouche. Scaramouche from Commedia dell'arte, exactly as you said. So you knew lots of information about this one, could dismiss that very quickly as the wrong answer, leading you to have an opportunity to get a number in the code. And I really hope you get the right one here, because you deserve it.
You absolutely do. And you've managed to shorten the odds fantastically now. You've only got 3 numbers left. One of them must be up there. Either 6, 7 or 9 is in your code, Julian. Which one's it going to be?
I would like to go with, I think 6.
The number 6?
Yeah.
Julian, let's make our way to the safe. Julian, you have chosen the number 6. If the number 6 is the final number in your code, then the safe will open and you will go home with £15,500. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes, I am.
OK.
I'm extremely nervous, but I'm ready.
Stay positive. Here we go. Julian, punch in the number 6. We want the number 6 to be in that central box, 063, to open the safe for Julian and his family to take home £15,500. By far the biggest jackpot we've ever had on the code.
Wow. Wow.
It's not the number 6. It's another blank.
Yeah.
So we're going to go back and we're going to start again.
So I'll go and work myself up to another one if possible.
Yes. No, you're fine. We're fine. Deep breaths.
Yeah.
Deep breaths are required here. And focus and concentrate, because only 7 and 9 are left.
Mm-hmm.
Answer this next question right, you've got a straight 50-50 shot.
Sure.
We're going to stay positive.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
Excellent. You are positive. We don't have to worry about that. We're going to nail this. We're going to take the money away. Your next 3 answers, please. Everlasting, immortal, beloved pork pie.
I mean, to be honest with you, the 3 answers there, out of context, are just confusing. I'm finding it difficult to choose between them. I think I'll go with pork pie.
The reason being?
In the hope that it's a type of hat.
OK.
And that the question is, what is the type of hat?
That's as good a logic as I can imagine. I'll be honest with you. Let's open the question behind pork pie. Which foodstuff is awarded as the prize in the Flitch Trials, held every 4 years in the Essex town of Great Dunmow?
It seems like something that, you know, an old traditional sort of British competition. It seems like one of the sort of things that would be awarded, but on the basis that pork pies are from Melton Mowbray traditionally, which isn't in the sort of the vicinity of that area of Essex, I will say that that's false and hope that one of the others is correct.
OK, we're going to discard that as an incorrect answer. That's now out of the game. We need to open one of the other 2 to to see if we can find what we think is the correct answer here. Which one's it going to be?
Everlasting.
No ideas to what that could be?
No.
Well, let's find out the question behind it. Each of the last 11 verses of Edgar Allan Poe's poem, The Raven, end with which word?
I know that the verses tend to end with either Elsinore or nevermore, or words that rhyme with that. So I will say that that is false, based on the fact that I think it's nevermore.
So, we have our 3 answers there, 2 of them revealed. Which one do you want to lock in as your correct answer?
It's going to have to be Immortal Beloved.
Let's lock it in. Let's find out what the question is behind Immortal Beloved. To whom did the composer Ludwig van Beethoven address a famous love letter written in July 1812? It's locked in, we can't change it, but what do you think of that?
I mean, if I'd seen all 3 of these come up, that would be the one that I would have gone with, because it really rings a bell. I'm not certain, but I'm as happy as I'll ever be.
Listen, your intuition and your knowledge has taken you this far, and let's remind ourselves where we are. 8 numbers down on the keypad. You've got 2 in your code. You're just looking for the last one.
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
You and me both, mate. If it goes red, tragic and unjust though it may be, you'll have to go home, Julian, with nothing except our good wishes and a bus ticket.
Yeah.
Is Immortal Beloved the correct answer?
Come on.
Oh. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I don't believe it.
One
I don't
hunch
believe it.
after another. Hunch,
Yeah.
knowledge, and then nailed it. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
Leslie.
I was so pleased you picked Everlasting as your second option there, because I thought Immortal Beloved might trip you up.
Yeah.
Very, very well done. Let's look at the wrong answers, the ones that you dismissed for various reasons. Everlasting, you're quite right to say that's not at the end of any of the verses. You might have been thinking of Lenore instead of Elsinore.
Yeah, Elsinore's...
But it rhymes with Nevermore, and
Yeah.
that was enough to confirm that that was not the right answer, because you remembered that Nevermore is the correct answer. Quoth the Raven, nevermore. And the pork pie one, knowing that pork pies are from places like Melton Mowbray really, really helped, because you knew that had nothing to do with Essex. The correct answer is bacon.
Fantastic. Well, listen, you're constructing your own symphony here, Julian. You're writing beautiful music, which hopefully is going to end with a very happy major chord in the form of one of these numbers finally making it into your code.
Yes. Let's hope it's the final act.
7 and 9. One of them has to be in there. Please don't put us through another round of questioning, because we want you to take it away now. Please choose the right one. If you do, the safe will open and you'll take away £15,500. So will it be 7 or will it be 9?
Well, I'm a big fan of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, so I think it's fitting for me to go for 9.
You're taking the cue from Ludwig van Beethoven himself. Julian, let's make our way to the safe again. Here we are, Julian. This is the hard way of doing this. If the number 9 is the last number in your code, the safe will open, and finally you will get your hands on £15,500 very hard-earned pounds.
Again, I mean, I'm just happy to be getting the opportunity to press number 9. I mean, I really hope this is it.
OK. This is for you. This is for your family. Julian, step forward, if you're ready, and hit the number 9. Round and round it goes. I think, as much as anyone that's ever been on the show, Julian, you deserve this flying solo attempting the biggest jackpot we've ever had and doing it the long way round. £15,500. Is the number 9 the final number in your code?
Oh! Oh, my God! Wow! I don't believe it.
Listen, you don't have to believe it, not believe it, try it. Try the handle of the safe and have a look in there, Julian.
Wowee.
That's all yours.
Fantastic. Fantastic. That's amazing.
God, right.
That's amazing.
That is £15,500.
Wow,
Julian, join me back here. We were beginning to think that would never happen. Absolutely fantastic work.
In my life, I have spent countless hours learning pointless trivia for the benefit of quizzing, and I never thought it would pay off.
We are so delighted. Have you ever held that much money in your hands?
No, I can't say I have at all. No. I mean, this is the. Whoops!
Oh my goodness! Listen, we can pick that up in a bit.
Cool.
What is Lindsay going to say? What's your missus going to say when you call her and let her know about this?
She's going to be absolutely over the moon.
And all of this with another little one on the way.
This is it's fantastic.
Listen, just to show you, Julian, here it is. Your code 093. It's the one that you got to the long and the hard way. That's yours to keep. Leslie, what do you think of that?
That was fantastic. You really had to work hard for that.
Yeah.
And no one's ever worked harder. There was a winner in Series 1 that got to 9 questions, so you are the joint hardest working winner we've had. I am so pleased that you're going to take home that money. Very, very well done.
Julian, it's literally more money than you can carry. Shall I help you pick it up?
Yes, well, I mean,
if you trust me.
Sure, thanks. Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
Right, there you go. That's all yours.
Thank you very much.
Don't need to count it. Look, I've got nothing up my sleeves.
Sure.
Julian, we want to thank you for playing and wish you so much luck in the future for you and for your family.
Thank you very much.
You have broken the code.
That's amazing.
Julian, we have to say goodbye now.
Cheers. Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Whew. That was something. Big congratulations to Julian. He walks away with £15,500 and very well deserved too. The jackpot has been won, which means a fresh £3,000 goes into the safe. Let's see if our next team can do what Julian has done and crack the code. So lovely to see you. Maurizio.
Nice to meet you, Matt.
How are you? And Andy.
Hiya.
Good to see you. I've got to say, Andy, that's a shirt.
It's a good one, isn't it?
That's a great shirt. You're going to get noticed in that shirt. Definitely. Whether it'll help you or not, I don't know. Tell me about yourselves. Where'd you both come from?
So, I'm from Italy, but I live in Berkshire now, yes.
OK. And how about you, Andy?
I'm from Maidenhead in Berkshire.
Oh, so not too far away.
Far away, yeah.
Correct.
And how did you find each other?
Oh, we met on a quiz. Yeah, so we're, good friends, so yeah. We don't do as much quizzing as we used to, but we see each other, socially.
Well, I hope you haven't gone rusty. Andy, tell me what you do for a job.
I'm a financial controller.
What kind of company is that with?
For a tea and coffee wholesale company, but I don't drink it.
Oh, really?
No.
Have you considered maybe working somewhere else? Where there's other free stuff?
Because I drink the orange juice and eat the flapjack, so I'm fine.
OK, that's fine. How about you, Maurizio? What's your job?
I'm a magazine editor, so local community magazines distributed door-to-door in Berkshire and South Oxfordshire.
OK, fantastic. Now, you may, as you were coming in, have brushed past a man carrying a very large sum of money on the way out.
Very happy man he was.
Yeah, he was a very happy man. Maybe your faces weren't quite as happy to see that happening, because it does change things for you. We've restocked the safe now with £3,000. However, that's still a very tidy sum of money between the two of you.
Yeah.
If you're ready, gentlemen, we will reset the code. 3 blanks, and we want to turn those into 3 numbers. If you're ready, we'll have a look at your first 3 answers. Here they are.
OK. Wow, here we go.
Comets end a dinosaur. Now, 3 answers there. Only one of those can be correct. That's the one that you're trying to find. We will start at the very top.
OK.
The question behind comets. In space, Andromeda and Whirlpool are examples of what?
Not comets.
No, not comets.
There's something else. Galaxies.
They are,
or-
yeah, galaxies.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not comets.
Let's have a look at the question behind end. In the tax abbreviation PAYE, what does the E stand for?
It's not and.
Earn.
It's earn. Yeah. Pay as you earn.
Yep.
OK, feel very, very confident about these. Let's have a look.
The last one.
Let's hope so. Let's have a look at the question behind dinosaur. What goes missing from the Natural History Museum according to the title of a 1975 comedy film starring Derek Nimmo and Peter Ustinov?
A dinosaur. One of our dinosaurs is missing. That's the film.
OK.
Yeah.
3 answers there. One of them we need to lock in as our correct answer. Which one's it going to be?
Okay, so yeah,
Dinosaur is the-
so it's
yeah, that's right, isn't it?
not comets, in
Not
space,
comets, not
Andromeda,
end.
and Whirlpool, they are galaxies,
Okay,
we
so
think,
something,
yeah.
Pay as you earn.
Pay as you earn,
So
it's not
dinosaur
and
is definitely the
we're
right
happy,
answer.
yeah? We're happy.
Yeah, we're happy, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's lock it in. If it's incorrect, it will be red and it's back to Berkshire. We don't want that. So is dinosaur our correct answer? Great start. Well done, guys. You were all over that one. Leslie.
Here's a very brisk run through those questions before settling on the correct answer. Dinosaur, exactly as you said, Andy, one of our dinosaurs is missing. The film where a microfilm is hidden in the skeleton of a dinosaur and lots of people are trying to find it. Let's look at the wrong answers. Now, with these, you not only said they were wrong, you also gave the right answers too. Comet's not correct here. It is, as you said, galaxies. And Maurizio, you gave the correct answer here, earn, as in pay as you earn. Very well done, very efficient.
There we go. We went through those like a dose of salts. That's the way to do it. Definitely. As a result, we have earned the right to choose a number from the code. They're all there. So which one is it going to be?
Should we say 9?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what we said, yeah? So,
There's a
we're going
plan.
to go for 9.
there a-
There's a plan, oh yes,
Yeah.
it's the plan.
What's the plan?
Don't ask.
Shall I just find out? I'll just find out. But the first number in the plan is number 9.
9, yes, yeah.
Plan number 9 from outer space. Here it comes. Is it in our code? Wow. Good plan.
Well, it wasn't
plan.
Good plan.
Good plan.
You're not messing around, you guys, are you? 9 blank blank. Wow, we just have to fill the other 2 and we can be out of here. Funny that I said that, because unfortunately, however fast the guys were working, that means we are out of time. Just when we were getting into our stride, a fantastic start by Maurizio and Andy. Do you think you can carry this on in the next programme?
Let's hope so.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, well, I want to see what the plan is anyway. Thank you very much, gentlemen, and thank you very, very much, Leslie.
That was excellent, very efficient, very quick. Let's see if you can continue that success in the next programme. Julian has shown you how it's done, and pairs of friends were the most successful teams in our previous series, so you're in good stead.
And please join us tomorrow. Find out if Maurizio and Andy's plan is going to work, helping them to unlock that safe, taking home £3,000. But, hey, what about Julian? Walking out of here with £15,500, our biggest jackpot by far to date. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.